Hey, welcome back everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane coming back to you again with another video. Here we are, guys, at the end of 2021, wrapping it up. I wanted to cover today my last purchases for the year. We did pick up some additional stocks with our last paycheck here this week on yesterday, actually the 29th. Today is the 30th. And we will cover those additions, guys, and then we are going to be wrapping up our other videos. We started a series on the market sectors, so I'll pick back up with that series probably after the new year and wrap that up. And then we will also look at, I think in one of the next videos, if not maybe on New Year's Day, we will take a look at, or the first part of next week, one of the two, we will take a look at the final dividends paid out for the year and the total in the month of December, and then we'll look at the total paid out for the year of 2021 and probably cover a little bit of what my goals are for 2022. And again, maybe we'll do that on New Year's Day. I'm working on a couple videos. I'm off for the next couple days, so I've got a little bit of extra time. I plan on putting out, like I said, the remainder of the market sector series that we started, and then our 2022 goals, and then we'll also wrap up the dividends paid. And without wasting any more of your time, guys, let's get right into the video. As you can see on the screen here in front of you, on December 29th, and actually this is going to be broken up into two purchases, but this is be the first one. On both of them on December 29th. On December 29th, we put $1,405.05 to work here in this particular round of purchases. And with those funds, we picked up 4 shares of Realty Income Corp, ticker O, $71.47 per share. We picked up 4 more shares of Main Street Capital, ticker MAIN. O Realty and Main Street Capital are O Realty is a REIT. Main Street Capital is an investment company, and the Main Street Capital shares were $44.55. General Mills, ticker GIS, we picked up 2 shares at $66.88 of General Mills. We picked up 2 shares of Bristol Myers Squibb, ticker BMY, at $62.21. General Mills is in the consumer staples sector, and Bristol Myers Squibb is in the healthcare sector. It is a pharmaceutical company. We picked up 1 share of General Dynamics Corp, ticker GD. General Dynamics is out of the industrial sector. It is actually a company that deals in defense. It's a defense contractor. We picked up that for $207.29 per share. We picked up 2 more shares of Cisco Systems, ticker CSCO. Cisco Systems is out of the technology sector, and those 2 shares were $63.72 per share. We also added 1 more share of 3M Company, ticker MMM. 3M is also out of the industrial sector. It's a pretty big behemoth of a company. They are in a lot of different, have their hands in a lot of different sectors, into construction, into consumer discretionary, they're out of the industrial sector, but they definitely have more outreach into more sectors than just that. $177.75 per share. And just a minute on 3M. They actually are going to be doing a spinoff as well. So this is similar to Johnson & Johnson and AT&T. This is a play to pick up some additional shares whenever this company does that spinoff. So we'll be adding pretty consistently until that spinoff, and even after, if it stays relatively cheap, to 3M, Johnson & Johnson, and AT&T. And you'll see, again, the next one we picked up was 1 more share of Johnson & Johnson, ticker JNJ, and Johnson & Johnson again is going to be doing a spinoff, and they are out of the healthcare sector. We picked up 1 share at $170.27 per share. Let's look at the next round of purchases. Also on the 29th, we put $933.99 additionally to work, guys, and with those funds, we picked up 1 share of Kinross Gold Corp, ticker KGC, at $5.53. This is out of the materials sector. This is a mining company, just like it says, gold. They mine primarily gold, but other precious metals as well. We picked up 1 share of Lumen Technologies, for $12.71 per share, ticker LUMN. And Lumen Technologies is actually, I know it says technologies, but it is actually out of the communications sector. We picked up 5 shares of Vale, ticker VALE, for $13.70. Vale is also a mining company. They're out of Brazil, out of the materials sector. We picked up 2 additional shares of Verizon Communications, ticker VZ. Verizon's is out of the communications sector, and it was $52.67 per share for Verizon. We picked up 2 shares of US Bancorp, ticker USB. US Bancorp is out of the financial sector. We picked up those shares for $56.83. We picked up 12 more shares of AT&T Inc., ticker T, at $24.86 per share. Again, AT&T is going to be doing a spinoff here soon, so I'm adding to that position with the intent to pick up those additional shares once they do that spinoff, and also to keep the AT&T shares after the spinoff. I do imagine that they will have a little bit of a dividend cut whenever that does happen. Currently, they are around 8% dividend payout, but I'm assuming that's going to go down to maybe cut in half, about 4, maybe 5%. Be interesting to see what exactly that turns out to be afterwards, but once the spinoff happens, we'll know that. Maybe they'll announce that a little bit beforehand. We picked up 2 shares of Cisco Corp, ticker SYY. Cisco and AT&T, excuse me, is out of the communication sector. Cisco Corp is out of the consumer staples sector. They deliver food. At $78.39 per share for Cisco Corp. We picked up 2 more shares of Stag Industrial, ticker STAG. Stag is out of the REITs and real estate sector. And we picked up those shares for $47.22. We picked up 4 shares of Store Capital Corporation, ticker STOR, also out of the REITs and real estate sector, and those shares were $34.70. Now let's take a look at overall portfolio update, guys. Currently the portfolio, or at least as of December 29th, whenever I did the update after those purchases, was sitting at $71,675.46. So we've crossed the 70,000 threshold, looking to push over 100,000 over those 6-figure number next year, probably around March timeframe. My wife and I get a big bonus around that time frame. We'll probably put quite a bit of capital to work. That's around the same time we started the portfolio last year. So this portfolio, and then I actually do 2 portfolios. I don't really talk about that on this channel, but maybe I'll touch on that a little bit more going into 2022. I do 2 other portfolios for both of my daughters, custodial accounts for them. A lot of the same stocks that I have in my portfolio are in their portfolio. I think they have a few less holdings. I think they're around the 30 holdings, and our portfolio currently is a little over 50 holdings. So the current dividend yield for our portfolio is 4.161%, and the annual dividend income, again, as of the time of the last purchase on December 29th, $2,982.74, and that's what it's about, guys. That's what we're looking for. That return on our portfolio will continue to grow over time. And this is broken. If you divide that by 4, that'll tell you about what we're making per month on the portfolio currently. And this is what will allow us to reach financial freedom. This amount, whenever we get to, whatever our set amount is, and I'll talk about that a little more in our goals for 2022, what we're looking to bring that amount up to by the end of 2022, and maybe what we're trying to get to overall. Obviously, eventually we would like this to replace our monthly income or weekly income at our job, and then this will be the income that we're able to utilize for additional investments like land or rental homes, or just keep reinvesting that amount into the portfolio so it continues to grow. Quick look at the sector weights. In communications, we're at 7.86%, consumer discretionary 2.4%, consumer staples 12.99%, energy 9.79%, financials at 8.12%, healthcare is at 12.92%, industrials is still our largest piece of the pie at 14.3%, technology at 8.26%, materials at 5.72%, and utilities at 7.52%. REITs and real estate, which we added a few with O, with Main, with Stag, with Store. We added to a few different positions there, is up to 10.13%. And again, we are not currently in any ETFs, but that is another one that I will cover probably in our 2022 goals video. I am looking at getting into some ETFs. So how I'm going to do that, I may add it to our regular portfolio. I'm also looking at maybe adding an M1 finance link and putting some money over there, and maybe keep the ETF separate from our single stocks. I also am doing some more, I guess what you'd call speculative plays over on Webull, where I throw like $100, $150 in. I don't know that I'll cover that, but I may put the Webull link if anyone's interested in opening a Webull account and buying their stocks through Webull, or I'll have the M1 account as well. Again, these are a couple ways that I've noticed that people are utilizing as a way to maybe get additional income. A lot of times Webull and M1 have a match where if you use their link or you use their code or whatever it is, then you'll get free stocks or additional funds whenever you deposit. So I'm looking at those two ways as a way to bring in some revenue and keep this channel free, as it takes up more and more of my time. This is a part of the next video we'll do for December 21 dividends. If you want to freeze it here, you can kind of take a look at what's already been paid out. We are waiting on some, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 payments from companies on the 30th and 31st, that once those are added, then we'll do a total. And then same thing here, this will be part of that next video that we do on the total dividends to date and the total dividends paid out for 2021. And just a quick disclaimer, guys, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I am only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money and should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research and invest based on your situation, circumstances, and selected criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor. Guys, if you made it this far, I'd appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up, or if you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down. Ring that notification bell and subscribe to the channel. Hitting the thumbs up and leaving a comment below helps me out. It helps spread the word. It helps the channel with the YouTube algorithm, gets us out there in front of more people. And subscribing to the channel and ringing the notification bell, that helps you guys. It lets you know when a new video is posted. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you found any value. Ring that notification bell so you know whenever we post new videos. And like I said, hit that thumbs up or hit the thumbs down if you didn't like the video, and leave a comment. It really helps us out. And as always, guys, this is Shane signing out. And financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. We'll see you in the next one, guys. 2022 is creeping up. 2021 is coming to a close. So why don't you drop a comment below? Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you're doing headed into 2022. Let me know if any of the stocks I picked up here today are in your portfolio, if maybe you're looking at them, or if you're just waiting for a correction. And what are you doing to prepare for the inflation that is currently upon us? Hopefully it is transitory, as they said all year. I don't tend to agree with that. I think our whole system is based on a bit of inflation, around 2% every year. So hopefully you're increasing your income by that 2 to 3% to keep up with inflation, or even more to beat it. And guys, we will catch you in the next one. I appreciate you stopping by and following along this long. Thank you.